Hello, how you doing? How's everything? I hope you're good. Yes, I'm very sure of that. Today I'm going to be talking about the common symptoms of examination fear, how to overcome the exam fear, and you can actually how to conquer it, especially those who are preparing for Jamb Utme, because if care is not taken, your exam fear can ruin you. You understand it? And your fear is as a result of some reasons such as lack of preparation. If you don't have enough preparation for an examination, you may be scared of the exam, and you can be scared of failure. Like you're scared, like you can't afford to get it right because I can't just let my parents' money investment just go down the drain like that. Yeah, so it is normal for you to be scared, but it is abnormal when your fear takes away your joy, your preparation, your focus. It's abnormal. So fear is just as we all know, courage is a conquered fear. We all have fear in us. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Sometimes we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who am I not to be? We are all born to make manifest the glory of God that has been deposited within us. As you let your light to shine, you consciously give other people the permission to do the same. Yes, so nothing to be scared of. And I'm going to be discussing how you can manage, you can reduce the unnecessary stress or pressure and be a champ with the following tips I will be sharing with you. Number one is that you need to feel confident and stay optimistic for you to conquer your exam fear. You have to what? Stay confident and what? And be optimistic. You have to have enough confidence in yourself. You have to look at the brighter side of something. Don't let your fear of getting things wrong to be higher than your excitement of getting things right. That is the first thing you need to note. Number two is, when you're preparing for exam, you need to create a timetable. You need to create a personal studying timetable, and you follow it religiously. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So your timetable is a guide after setting your goals. Like, this is what I want to score in my Jamb Utme. I want to score 300, I want to score 320, I want to score 340. So you need to come up with a timetable so that you have some task every day that you accomplish that is going to take you a step closer to your goal. The next one is revision. Don't postpone your revision. That's very important. Finish it before your exam, 2 or 3 days before your exam. Like for instance, now DEE Tutors is organizing a 50-hour intensive Jamb Utme marathon classes starting on the 28th of May, and it's an intensive revision class for those who are preparing for Jamb Utme. It's an attempt to bring everything you've learned so far together within 50 hours so that we can help you to have an excellent result in your Jamb Utme. You do not postpone your preparation, your revision. That is important. Now, next thing I want you to focus on is that when you're unable to focus, take a few minutes break, go for a walk, then begin to study again. We have different concentration span. Some of us can read for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 hours not stopping, while some they can read for an hour. So you need to know the kind of person you are. Anytime you're tired of reading or you're bored of reading, you can take a rest. You understand? You're allowed to take a rest, but don't just give up. That is it. That is really important. The next way you can overcome your fear is that anytime you are studying a complex topic or you don't understand the topic, find a friend who understands better than you do. Discuss it with that friend and try to create a kind of a memory around it so that you can remember it in the examination hall in case you have any question on it. So a problem shared is apt. You understand? You need to share your problem. If you don't understand the topic, you can't be the only one not to understand. Speak with your tutors, speak with your teachers. And one of the beauties of coming to our learning center at DEE Tutors is that our teachers, they have this interpersonal relationship with our students to discuss topics they're having challenges with, even outside the class. Sit with them in class, gist with them, talk with them, have a conversation with them. What are the challenges you're facing, among others? And another way you can overcome your fear is you need to eat properly. So you need to eat properly. Whenever you're going for an examination, I tell my students, hunger is a distraction. Make sure you eat, don't just eat heavy food. Take chill drink so that your mind can be at rest. So all those things are very important. Eat good food, food that will be good for your retentiveness, will be good for the retention of whatever you have studied or you've learned. Another way to overcome fear is I want you to always practice what we refer to as meditation. Meditation helps you to increase your concentration. Sitting in a place or at a particular spot, having a reflection on whatever you have done so far, being able to work in your mind on what you want to work on, not what you're seeing happening around you. It helps you. So practice meditation to increase your what? Your concentration. Another way you can overcome your fear is you need to highlight important points while you're reading, which will help you during your exams. During your revision, you need to highlight important points. So while you're doing revision, you can easily make reference to them. That is very important. And if you're familiar with flashcards, you can write out some important essential points in your flashcard so you can easily use them to remember those topics you've studied. And the last I will be talking about is never postpone practicing a complicated problem. Anytime you have a complicated problem or exercise or topic, you don't postpone it. Make sure you get help from your teachers, from your friends. You should learn to solve it. Make sure you solve it, because this creates this kind of fear so in your mind, and that is very, very important. With these tips, you can overcome your examination fear. You understand? Your examination fear. That is very, very important. And on the day of your exam, make sure you stay cool, believe and give your best shots. Don't skip your breakfast before you go for your exam. Make sure you check your pencil, your pen, other writing materials for your examination. Make sure they are properly kept where you can easily see them on the day of your exam. Make sure you go to your examination center before the day of your Jamb Utme. That is important. This is Nigeria. You understand? The traffic, anything can just happen. When you know the place ahead, it helps you. So keep your mind, keep it cool. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. You're going to achieve the best. So when you do all the necessary things you're meant to do before your examination, you're going to have an excellent results. Thank you. I wish you success in your forthcoming Jamb Utme. We still have our marathon classes starting on the 28th of April till 5th of May. We're starting this Thursday. Don't miss it for anything. I wish you success. You can join online. You can come physically to our learning center. Thank you. Bye for now.
DEE Tutors, bringing learning to your doorstep.